Hey y'all, welcome to my kitchen.
I was born and raised in the South, in a city, and now I live in the Midwest on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today.
Hey y'all, I cannot believe July is almost over. This summer has flown. Do you ever feel like that? I love summer, and it always feels so full and fun. And I'm trying not to use the word busy, so I'm just gonna say it's been not busy and super fun. And God's mercies are new every morning, and that's something to look forward to every day. And y'all, I love to look out my kitchen window and see the goats and the beautiful corn growing and all that. But I have something new to see as of late, and it's a horse. It's Blythe's horse, Zion. He is so beautiful, and I grew up in the city, and people in the movies had horses, so I'm still amazed when I look out my window and I see that horse. He will only be here a month before Blythe goes back to college, but I am enjoying every morning seeing that gorgeous horse. God created some beautiful animals for us to enjoy. Y'all, ever since Connecticut, I have been thinking about those raspberry bars, and so we've just got to make them. They have been on my mind. So today we're going to make raspberry crumble bars. Let me show you what you'll need.
Butter, sugar, flour, vanilla, and raspberry jam.
Hey y'all, what are some of the things you're doing this summer? Do y'all wait till summer to do certain things, or is it just like enjoy every day? I remember when the girls were younger, we always had a summer schedule so that the girls did some work and some play and some rest. I love a schedule, even if it says have fun for 30 minutes. I mean, name it. I also wanted to start with a schedule and have the girls get used to the schedule. And then if we needed to change it up a little bit, that's great. I mean, what are we if we're not flexible? I think I've told y'all that my sweet Uncle David gave us this years ago, and we've always used it for vacations and other things. And it's low expectations, high flexibility. Low expectations, high flexibility. Feel free to adopt that. Uncle David won't mind. Also, in parenting, I feel like we always need to learn new things. And if I read a new book or heard a new podcast or talked to my mom and discovered something new, I always was like, okay, let's change it up a bit. And it's never too late to do the right thing. I think that's a country song. It's also a good theme in life. We're going to start off with our Hudson and Henning bowl. And y'all, my precious nephews, Hudson and Henning, are coming to Nebraska in August. And I can't wait because we're going to do a show. Y'all will get to see their precious faces. But we're starting off with the Hudson and Henning bowl. And we're going to put 2 sticks of butter. Now, you can room temperature this. A lot of people do things to soften their butter. I've tried several ways to soften my butter. And sometimes I just leave it out. And I get to doing something else, and then I come back a couple of hours later, I'm like, it's soft. Y'all know I use salted butter. Unless you can't have salt, then just use regular butter. Then you just add half a cup of sugar. And y'all, these are precious. These are cups that my sweet Lillian gave me on Mother's Day. Look at that. It's a little chick. I think one of my past shows, I planned on showing y'all this cute little half cup, and I think I forgot. Oh well, you get to see it now. This is the 1 cup. See, get it, the little chicken. This is the broken egg. So adorable. This is a cup of flour, and we're going to add 2.5 cups of flour to our bowl. Then you're just going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. It smells so good. Ooh, it looks like about a teaspoon. I was asking Lillian a recipe this weekend, and she said, whatever your heart feels. I love that. Then you just get your cutter. If y'all have never used one of these cutters, they're fantastic. My sweet mother-in-law, Pam, she uses 2 forks to do what a cutter does because she's amazing. But I have always used a cutter, and I love using a cutter. This one is one of my favorites because it's really strong, and it has kind of a soft, rubbery handle. And what you do is you just cut in, see? And you cut in pie crusts and things like that when you want your ingredients to resemble crumbles. Okay. When I'm cutting in, I also use a knife because you just see when it sticks to it. Just get it off there. There you go. Just keep it handy. This can be a good little workout if your butter is firm. If your butter's softer, then it'll probably be easier, but I don't know if the crumbles will be as crumbly. Something about firm butter I like. Okay, I have finished cutting this, and it resembles crumbs. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put half of it in a 9x13 pan that has parchment paper on it. See, you need that knife to clean off that cutter. Here's my 9x13 with parchment. It's not really scientific getting half of this. You just have to kind of eyeball it. That looks like about half. Now you're just gonna press half of this mixture onto the bottom, and this is gonna be your crust. So spread it out. When you start pressing it down, it'll stick together because that butter is kind of fun to get in there. Okay, this is pressed down. We're ready for our next layer. Now you're ready for your raspberry jam layer, and I like to stir mine so that you can spread it on really thinly, or however thinly you love. So just get it on there, just in little tiny droplets. And I mean, if you get a big whomping heap of it, then just make it thinner with your knife. And you can use a cup or more. If you like a lot of jelly and raspberry, just do it thicker. So, or if you just want a thin layer, just do it more thinly. Then just spread it around. If you've really pressed that mixture down, you shouldn't have any come up, but just be kind of careful. Oh, this is so fun. Oop, a little bit of mine raised up, but no big deal. We're just gonna press that baby down and forget about it. My mom said it makes it more interesting if it's not perfect. And Mom knows. I like to leave a little edge on the outside for those people who really want a good crust, but we're ready for our next layer. And that is the rest of our mixture. So you just use that crumble and just sprinkle it over the top. I'm using one of my fun little heart tablespoons that I've had for years. Okay. Oh, already so much fun. Just cover the whole thing. Lots of spilling. It's a party in here. And the last little bit. And if there's a big chunk on top, you might just want to get a spoon and eat that. I see a few chunks I'm gonna have to take care of. Okay, I'm gonna put this in a 350-degree oven for 30 minutes. Okay, I just took this out of the oven. It smells so good. I can't wait to try these raspberry crumble bars. Thanks so much, y'all, for cooking with me today, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to thank Jesus and enjoy. See you next time.